Did you have fun downstairs?
Yeah.
It was a blast.
Be mad if I press stop?
I'm moving.
I was scared.
I'll try a little. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. Thanks.
The big storyline is.
No, then I could probably sell it for
Just go downstairs.
Horrible murder that happens.
Yeah. Oh man.
Everyone dies.
American Horror meets Glee.
Crash over way too.
One of the producers told us that sometimes cast members will slip him CDs with songs that they've sung.
And $100 bills too.
Have you,
Gifts.
Have you done that?
No.
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 Given gifts. I've
Gifts.
given Ryan like books and stuff. Just to be like, oh, you like that
He loves
book?
books.
Cool. That's
He
cool.
loves books. No.
But no, I mean no. They they're pretty open. Like what would you like, and if it fits, and that they do that.
What would be
cool.
your dream song? Both of you to perform.
Anything Adele.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Has there been anything like big this summer, past couple of months, that you guys are like, yeah, we're gonna probably be singing that next season?
No, there hasn't. There hasn't really.
There really hasn't. Nothing that I would think would be Glee, but then you never know with that show.
That's like the last thing kind of that's been on our minds. This is more like what's happening with the story, and we haven't really thought about the songs.
Yeah,
Oh,
I never thought about that.
That'll be coming up very soon. That's when we'll start talking about it.
Yeah, we were just wondering if we're graduating or not.
Yeah.
And essentially, that's all that's been all summer.
That's been the talk. That graduating word.
How was the tour experience for you?
It was a big thank you to the fans. It was an experience that they'll never get again, and we'll never get again. It's just one of those once in a lifetime things.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
we put a lot of work into that. We came off.
Hey.
Hey, welcome.
Oh, hey guys.
We're talking about you.
Good.
We're talking about how was it when you toured with that Glee show thing.
Oh, that was cool. I mean, wait, were you in the middle of something? I don't want to interrupt.
That's the
That's
question.
what we were
Well, for me, I'm really wishy-washy. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and like every day I was like, I love you guys. This is so much fun. Because this is the first time I got to spend time with these guys, and working on a
that was your
television
first
show
tour.
is very it was my first tour,
Wow.
and I don't spend a whole lot of time with the McKinley kids, and we're all friendly and everyone's very cool, but I never got to a chance to kind of really hang out with people. And
We bonded.
yeah, definitely
We
bonded. I
did
think
bond.
everybody did, and it was really nice for me because I'm always at Dalton with all those boys, and it was cool to just be under different circumstances, and much, quite frankly, looser circumstances. Where,
Yeah, it was cool.
Although they seem like longer days, you have days. You have days.
You have time.
And
You have
then
time.
the nights are when you perform. So we definitely had a lot of good laughs, and it was really special for me because I think the best part of
Your
it.
character seems really, really kind of a rock for people around him. He's very confident on the show. Are we going to see kind of like a softer, more vulnerable side?
I think he is incredibly vulnerable. When we meet him, the first thing he talks about is he admits to this kind of cowardice of having ran away from his problems, and that's kind of fleshed itself out more and more as he relates to Kurt. I definitely think there's room for that. He has clearly a lot of daddy issues. I think he gravitates towards Bert and Kurt's relationship for a reason. I think that's because he doesn't have that relationship himself. There's a lot of room for that. But I keep saying Blaine has been really spoiled. And I'm not just saying that because these guys are here. I mean, as a fan of the show, this isn't a show about like 5 people in an apartment. It's a show about 14, 15 plus people with incredible potential for so many stories and so many journeys. And I'm really I was reading things that we're going to hear more about Mike. The fact that I heard today we're going to meet Mike's parents. That's so cool. There's a lot of really cool places to explore that I want to see. So if they choose to write for Blaine, that's groovy. But I really want to hear more from other people.
Back to the tour for just a quick second.
Yes.
Was it different when you knew they were shooting the 3D the sequences that were going to go into the movie? Did that put any extra pressure?
No, essentially what we did was we took 2 days of shows and we shot during the day on stage with the Steadicam, and then at night they would shoot the show. So there was no stop and go. It was do the number, we're going to shoot it, and that's it. We only had time to do a few a day.
Yeah, they didn't
and
change
then we did the
anything.
numbers. Yeah, nothing was. But it essentially when the Steadicam was on the stage during the day with us, it's like shooting Glee.
It was just
again.
like Glee again.
It's like doing a musical number with Glee. So no, it didn't really change anything. We still did what we would do at the evening shows with the audiences.
It's one thing to see your face on the TV screen.
But in 3D.
In 3D
Oh,
and,
yeah.
40 feet tall, are you
Yeah.
guys prepared for...
No.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Absolutely
I don't
not.
think we are.
I hope that it amplifies the experience, because part of my thing of it's gonna be a movie. They're not showing it in stadiums with thousands of people, kind of giving group chaos kind of feelings to everybody. Where that when you see stuff live, you feed off that energy, and because that can't physically be possible in theaters around the world, I think the 3D will be the best way to help that process, so you can feel like you're actually there. I really hope they show it in theaters where you can like stand and like dance around.
I want to give them glow sticks.
Yeah, glow sticks and stuff, because when you have glasses and you're sitting down, it can be very inhibiting. But if I know the Gleeks like I know the Gleeks, I feel like
want
I
to
won't
In the
stop.
hall,
Let's hope so.
And the 3D looked great. Like downstairs, it looked really good.
I hope you're right. Yeah.
Where would you like to see all your characters go?
Geez, I'm happy.
Tomas.
The stuff that we heard today, the fact that we're meeting my character's parents and exploring this relationship a little deeper, and and what we're gonna do when we move towards graduating. But I'm excited to see what they're about to write.
I mean, anything we could possibly think of storyline-wise is not half as good as what the writers come up with. And we like being surprised because they challenge us and they do things that we never thought we could do. So they surprise us and we surprise ourselves.
That's why they keep us in the dark.
Everybody thinks we know stuff. We really don't.
We really don't.
We really not at all.
Will you be back in McKinley or?
No, I'll be upfront about it. I love going to Dalton, and I truly like these guys. They at McKinley, they all kind of bonded with each other. I've become quite close with the Warbler boys, and it's just I just think it's a cool dynamic to have two different schools, and especially if Kurt and Blaine are dating. Like, why would you want to kind of make that like a what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it right now. But basically, you're cheating yourself of a really cool drama. You have enemies. You have enemy rival Glee clubs, and I think that's a really cool dynamic to the show. Besides, I also just like that blazer. I just don't want to leave it anytime soon.
How amazing was it being on Ellen as the Warblers?
It was fun. It was cute. It was cool to give her a blazer. That was pretty cool.
That was cool.
She looked good. She's a blazer lady.
Yeah, she's a blazer.
Yeah, she is.
And are there going to be more Warblers that we're going to be like exploring further?
Yeah, actually, what's really cool, and I think you guys got to know them a little bit too. The guys who play the Warblers are really very talented. They're very sweet guys, very hard workers, and I think there's a lot of room for exploring those guys for sure. I'm biased obviously, but I would love to see them get maybe some solos or just some more screen time. Who knows? If maybe if Blaine does leave, who takes his place? That's cool. I mean, who knows, man? But the Warblers are great. I don't want to see them go anywhere.
For each of you, who have you not gotten to work with enough from the show that you really hope you get an opportunity to in the next season?
I'd like to do something with Rachel. I think that they started that little bit of that, that friendly competition in like season 1 with, the whole West Side Story thing when she left the Glee Club. And I think that's something that dynamic has not been established yet that I would like to see.
Geez, I just want to hear what Sue Sylvester had some punches at Mike Chang saying, there's one person I hate every week, and that this week it's that dancing Asian. And I would just love to do a scene. I don't think I've ever done like a scene with her. If she's just going off on Mike Chang, I think would be hilarious.
I'm in the scene with any of you guys. I think, yeah, so who knows? I just like, it's very rare when I'm at McKinley at all. It's Chris, I think, Naya, Max I've been scenes with.
Oh, yeah.
One scene with
Did we
Jane.
do one in the
cool.
in Lima Bean?
In Lima Bean, yeah, I got one scene with Jane, which is cool. I think we all just want scenes with Jane because she's just like a riot. I mean, storylines aside from Glee, I mean, you just want to be in a room with this
It's a
woman.
true test if you can
keep
from
a
smiling
straight
and
face.
laughing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Any scenes with you guys? Yeah, why not? I think Mike Chang can have a jam session.
and Mike, yeah,
like in real life.
that'd be dope.
Yeah, if we
Playing
have
like acoustic guitar,
piano,
nuts.
whatever, and he just goes nuts. That'll be some B-roll.
Yeah, no one has ever done that. No one has ever done that on Glee before.
Harry as bad of a singer as Mike is?
No.
No, Harry's a great singer.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I hope to be able to sing a song outside of. I can never really sing. What I could do is sing in a high-pitched voice. My voice is not that high-pitched, but I mean, it's fun. I think what is nice about that is that. What I found out later during the tour, like people had so many can't sing shirts, more so than I saw anybody have, and I think people relate to that as saying like I love music and I love dance. I can't really sing, but I enjoy it, which is kind of endearing and kind of cool to see.
That is really cool.
How has it been, after 2 years for you guys doing the summer tours, pretty much stop work, go on tour, come back and go back to work, and this is your first time?
I don't know how they do it. I have no idea.
Is it something that you still want to like look forward to doing every summer, or would like come a point where like, really, guys, I need like to not be a Glee person for a minute, because they keep you busy.
Well, technically we are. I mean, that's a part of our contract, and that's a part of what we signed up to do. So, if that's the case and we can go and see the fans, then absolutely we will do it. I mean, Glee's only going to last for so long, so we have to strike when the iron's hot and enjoy what we have now. So, essentially, there will come a point where they won't even ask us to do that because there will be an end. But as of right now,
They'll be asking you to do that when you're 50 years
yeah,
old.
I hope not. Then at that point, then it'll be over.
It'll be a 30-year hiatus. It'll be like, hey, we want you back for the reunion.
You mentioned those shirts. What would, if you had those shirts for you guys, what would they say?
Ooh, that's a
Last question, guys.
Can't shut up. I'm a talker. I'm such a chatty Cathy. I think it probably can be pretty annoying sometimes.
should be proud of. Fidgety. I don't know. Like, I can't stop moving. I don't know if that's
Can't
weird.
not dance.
Cannot dance. I love moving.
Yeah.
I love dancing. Oh, she getting deep. Look
Wait,
at that in her
what?
face.
I don't know. I guess we're supposed to be proud of it, but we were born that way. Is that what it is?
Jenna's, yeah, she does.
Thanks, guys.
Nothing.
Can't think of
I
a
mean,
shirt
I'm really
idea.
shy. I just, I don't know if that's something to be proud of. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or, you know
that
what
is
I mean?
weird. It's like a
It's weird,
double
supposed to
thing.
be,
You don't know
like,
which one it
proud
is.
of it, but you were born that way. I don't know.
I have dry hair. I'll say that. I'm born this way, but I'm happy.
All right, guys, thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.